3.0 is officially here, which means we have some new characters to finally play with and a brand new element to add to our arsenal. Today, we're going to be checking out Tighnari and seeing if he is truly going to be worth wishing for now or just waiting until he joins the standard banner. I kind of already have my opinion, and I'm sure you do too. But first, let's start off by checking out his character demo. There we go. I'm always pumped for these demos. Let's go.
The sweetwater mushroom has a brown conical cap and a white body. Consuming it may induce delirium.
Oh, and look at that. He's woke.
Mushroom maiden.
Sweetwater mushrooms proliferate very rapidly during the rainy season. Much like these fungi here.
Look at all these dudes.
On second thought, perhaps these are multiplying a little too fast.
Oh, he plays soccer. Oh, sort of. That was dope. Okay. These normal attacks are cool. There's like a little run back. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, that shot was sick. It's totally gonna be the thumbnail, like for sure.
One with the forest.
Bro. Oh.
Fungi aren't typically this aggressive. I wonder what's causing it. Could it be a new genetic mutation? Or maybe it's the rain agitating them.
This is not what I was expecting, I'll be honest. I didn't expect like a story.
Looks like I'll have to put my research on hold.
Angry fungus.
Let's nip that in the butt.
Dude, his burst looks dope. Oh, dude, some of these shots are so cool looking. They did a really good job. Yes.
So that was a hallucination.
Dude, he's out here just eating shrooms. I love it.
Has a slightly bitter taste and a distinctive scent. Toxin is mild, but alters the perception of one's surroundings. All right. I'll add that to the next edition of A Field Guide to Rainforest Life.
Okay, not what I was expecting. All right, some pretty cool shots in the demo. Demo wasn't as crazy as some of the other 5-star demos, but still pretty cool. But there's been a lot of talk if Tighnari is going to be worth wishing on right now, since we're literally going to be having him added to the standard banner. So if you miss a 50-50, you have a chance to get Tighnari in the future, which makes it a really hard decision because like, why would you wish for him now? If you lose a 50-50, you have a chance to get a brand new character. Like, let's talk about it. Let's see if he's worth it. Let's see if the fun factor is there. Oh, I forgot I still brought my little Oceanid. Hold on. There we go. Oceanid's gone. All right. So overall design in game, I think he looks really cool. I really like his tail, like the markings on his tail. The cool thing is theoretically, this is a character that everyone will have eventually. If you just keep playing, keep grinding, keep wishing, you will get this character eventually, unless you're just like the most unlucky person in the universe. But like I said, I really like his design. The fact that he's just got like a hoodie is sick to me. And he's, I mean, like his ears are kind of adorable. So let's look at his normal attacks. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool. Honestly, I don't see us using normal attacks on this character very much. His charge attack. So this is... Wait, I have to wait. Well, that's a really long time. Hold on, what? Oh gosh, that's longer than Ganyu's, isn't it? Yeah, that's a really long hold for that. It seems cool. I mean, hopefully it does a lot of damage because, dear God, you wait for an hour for it. But with his skill, when you toss that out, you get 3 quick charge attacks. Now his skill taunts and you get 3 quick charges. It's like a 12 second cooldown. So pretty dope. I really do like this part of his kit. I think that'll be a lot of fun for quick swap. And then you just, use his burst real quick because this is going to give you some elemental mastery when you're using his skill or using his charge attacks. And then you can buff your elemental mastery, do more damage on your burst. So his kit does work pretty well together. I do think this is going to be a really good character for like off-field supports.
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
Characters like Fischl, Xingqiu, Raiden Shogun, Kokomi. These characters are going to be really, really solid for him because you're going to be able to use those new Dendro reactions pretty much the entire time he's on the field. So let's check out his build. So first of all, his animations are cool. Like this little thing is sick. All right, so his weapon, the Hunter's Path. Now this is gonna be like obviously his best in slot weapon. Based on some charts that I've seen from like Ziox and Jeff, it seems like this bow is gonna be obviously his best in slot, but it's only gonna be beating out other bows like Polar Star, Skyward Harp, all that stuff by just a little bit. So I don't know that it's worth wishing for, especially with it being on the same banner as the Vortex Vanquisher. Vortex Vanquisher is just very underwhelming, so I don't recommend wishing on the weapon banner. I didn't even talk about it in my banner video because I completely forgot there was a weapon banner coming out. But regardless, the crit rate is amazing on this. So for some reason, if you are wishing on there and you do end up getting this bow, the crit rate is 40%. It's literally like a jade cutter pretty much for bows, and the perk is honestly really, really solid. So they have him built with a 4-piece Wanderer's Troop. Elemental Mastery is going to be really, really good for Dendro, and obviously part of Tighnari's kit is using his charge attack, so the Wanderer's Troop just makes sense. If you already have a good Wanderer's Troop set, you can probably throw something together, slap it on Tighnari, and he will just be fine for you. He will do solid damage. But there are obviously sets that are going to be buffing Dendro, so that might be something to look into. Obviously it's still really early on. It's hard to tell what's going to be like the absolute best for him, but there's a ton of theory crafters and a ton of people around. I would definitely recommend watching as many videos as you can to get a good idea if this character is going to be right for you, because I really do think he's not going to be like an end-all be-all super powerhouse character. Like I don't think he's another Ganyu, if Ganyu's even considered a powerhouse anymore. I don't think he's a Hu Tao, but he does seem like he has a really fun play style. I seem to enjoy it. I play on controller, so I know like the aiming's a little different for me. If you play on mouse and keyboard, or if you play on mobile, it might feel a little different, so the character might not be as fun for you. That's definitely something to think about. But anyway, getting back to his set, so definitely I would recommend running the new Dendro set, running Wanderer's Troop, or the other set that I can't remember the name of that's going to buff your Elemental Mastery. I'll try to remember to put it on screen now. Anything that's buffing your Elemental Mastery is going to be really good for Tighnari, and we're going to talk about why here in just a sec. So his constellations aren't too important right now. Keep in mind, you will most likely be getting these passively over time, since he will be added to the standard banner in 3.1 or after 3.1. I think I can't remember if it's during 3.1 or after, but regardless, it's going to be soon. Talents though. So multipliers seem solid. Wreath Arrow is 139.5% at level 8, and the Cluster Bloom Arrow damage is at 61%. Interesting. So his elemental skill, like I said, creates that field, gives you 3 quick charge arrows, and taunts enemies. So the skill itself does 239.4% damage, nothing crazy. So the field will stay around for 8 seconds, the charge shots stick around for 12 seconds, and the cooldown is 12 seconds. So honestly, not terrible. Feel like you're going to be able to use that pretty often. You're pretty much going to have it up all the time if you're quick swapping back and forth to different characters, playing the game as intended. And then finally, the Fashionier's Tanglevine Shaft, his elemental burst, which looks so sick by the way. So the Tanglevine Shaft damage is at 89%. The secondary Tanglevine Shaft damage is 108.8% at level 8. Cooldown is 12 seconds, which is dope. And then again, energy cost is 40. Is exactly what I said. I said it's going to be a super low energy cost burst that's going to do a decent amount of damage, and that's exactly what this is, which I really like. I've been using Chong Yun a lot, who has a 40 cost burst, and I've been enjoying the hell out of just being able to spam his burst constantly and not worry at all about his energy recharge. So I really like that type of playstyle. Maybe you're different. Maybe you'd rather save up your burst a little bit more and do like a bigger one hit, but this seems really cool. So like I said earlier, Elemental Mastery is a big part of his kit. His first passive talent after you fire a Wreath Arrow, so it's like fully charged attack, his Elemental Mastery is increased by 50 for 4 seconds. So theoretically, you could pop off your skill, pop your 3 charge shots, and then pop your burst, switch off field. Look, you come here for all the tips and tricks. I got you. Now, his second one's kind of interesting. For every point of Elemental Mastery Tighnari possesses, his charge attack and Fashionier's Tanglevine Shaft, Tanglevine Shaft damage are increased by 0.06%. Maximum damage bonus attainable this way is 60%. So you could do up to 60% more damage if you have a lot of Elemental Mastery. So to get 60%, you need to move the decimal over what? 1, 2, 3? So you need to add 3 zeros. So you need 1,000 Elemental Mastery. 1,000 is not easy to hit unless you have a weapon that is specifically for Elemental Mastery. But overall, consider this just icing on the cake, just extra damage. So yeah, if you're building into him, planning on making a lot of his pieces Elemental Mastery, Dendro damage bonus, that sort of thing, then I think we're gonna have a pretty good time with him. I think he's gonna be solid. That being said, let's actually check out his gameplay. I haven't tried him yet. Oh, only one guy. Okay, so not like insane damage. But I mean, took him down in the 3 shots. That's cool. Oh, we have Cola. Or sorry, Kale. All right, and then because we're in the trial, we're getting our burst up super quick. So we'll check out his burst here in just a sec.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Okay, I mean, that was solid damage. Like I said, 40% cost, nothing crazy, but with all this combined is going to be where, like I said, he shines. So like we've got his burst back. Let's show how I would use him. So yeah, we pop this, get our shield up. We'll go ahead and pop Lisa over there, and then we'll do that. Do this, and now we've got, oh, wait, do we not have, okay, there we go. All right, so we've got spread going, right? Yep, so that's 15, boom, and then yoink. I mean, like, bro, he did it. So yeah, this isn't like the best team, I would say, to showcase this, because I mean, I would definitely want to run characters like Fischl or something where I could just have Oz in the backfield, you know, apply some Electro and then switch. Like, that seems like a really solid pick. Or Raiden Shogun, apply Electro just by autoing and then switch to here, and then watch his, you know, stupid slow charge attack. I would pretty much only recommend charge attacking when you put down his actual field. Okay, so let's go ahead and show his actual charge. There we go. So boom, 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 and then boom, and then you would switch off. You'd switch to another character and then keep rolling. So yeah, I mean, look, I think this character could be a lot of fun. Now, the main problem that I'm running into when I'm deciding if I'm going to wish for him or not is the fact that he's going to be on the standard banner. This is a character that will literally be available to everyone at some point. Now, the character seems really cool, and I think the only reason I would wish for him now is to guarantee yourself a chance. It's kind of like when they did the Kaching banner. Like, Kaching's always been on the standard banner, and they did a Kaching banner, and it was like one of the worst performing banners of all time because everyone knew that eventually we were going to get her anyway. So it's kind of the same situation here, and it kind of bums me out because I was excited because I'm right at pity and I was going to get a new character. But keep this in mind. If you decide to wait and you have some patience and get Tighnari at a later time, by that time you're already going to have materials built up for him, and you can level him up quicker. You're not going to be like struggling day by day, like playing with him at level 40. So I think all in all, I would probably recommend waiting unless you're really excited about his playstyle. Even then, I implore you to wait because there's no real reason to wish for him right now. Feels like a waste. I'm at pity and have a guaranteed character banner. I can literally do a 10 wish and I'll bring him home. But that also means in 3.1, I can do a 10 wish and bring home Sinnoh. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about Tighnari. Do you think he's worth wishing for? Is this a character that you're going to be wishing for? Because like I said, I'm super excited for the character. I think he's dope. I'm just worried that you're going to be wasting it because, like, imagine you wish for him now. Let's say you already have Zhongli. You're like, I'm definitely going for Tighnari. Let's say you got Tighnari, then Ganyu's banner comes around, or Sinnoh's banner comes around, or Kakalmi's banner comes around. Imagine you lose your 50-50 and get another Tighnari. That would tilt me, just saying. My dog's like walking around back here with the lights. Say hello. So yeah, my overall thoughts are, if you have the willpower to wait. I know I was really excited to wish for a new character today. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait. I think I am going to save up some materials, be ready to build him whenever I get him, but I just don't think it's a good idea to wish for him right away. But that being said, there's a lot of information on Dendro going around right now. I would definitely familiarize yourself because there's a lot of new reactions and we're getting a free Kale. So at least understanding how all of Dendro works is gonna be a big part of 3.0, at least for me. I'm gonna be playing around with Kale and actually figuring out how all of it works in practice. Seems like Dendro and Electro are going to be the way to go, but we'll have to just see. Regardless, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm excited to jump into the Archon quest. Let me know if you guys want to see the Archon quest like fully played out on the channel. That's going to be a long quest, I got a feeling. I checked some of the times that these people's videos are doing the full Archon quest, and it's like, you're talking like 3 hours, 4 hours. That's a lot. That's a lot of Fonz. I don't know if you can handle that amount of Fonz. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if that's what you'd like to see, or maybe we can just show like my reaction to like some key moments or highlights or whatever you think. Let me know down in the comment section what you'd like to see. Before we head out, a big shout out to the members of the channel. Thank you so much for helping make these videos possible. Guys, thank you so much once again for hanging out. If you want to check out the last video that we did, you can check it out right over here in the corner. We checked out all of the banners for 3.0. We also talked a little bit about some of the new stuff coming out in 3.1. So definitely don't miss that video. You guys have been killing it. Thank you so much. Love you guys. See you soon.